So, I've been meaning to try and have some fucking conversation about some of the shit that G-Man's been saying. Every time I get started, I get off on a tangent. People come in the room and we start having decent fucking conversations like adults, and it's kind of odd because I just so happened to watch a video by G-Man, no less. And it was atheists have non-productive hangouts or something like that, and I'm like, okay, here we go again. But what's interesting is that this video was made last night. It's the 5th now? Yes, the 5th. So it's in response to him being booted out of Red Lion's Hangout for being an asshole. Actually, I played a little bit of that clip, like right as he was getting booted out, as he was losing his shit, as he always does. And so his point of contention, if I can be Rob Beasley for a second, was that we, the entire atheist community, which is represented by myself alone, or Red Line, or whoever else he feels is a representative, can't moderate rooms. And so he in this video he had mentioned how true empiricism, is a sensible bitch. I mean, he feels the need to moderate when people are speaking and not moderate when he's speaking. And so he used to get on True about how that's wrong and he needs to let people speak, but he's not going to do that anymore because his feelings are hurt, or I don't know, whatever. I honestly wasn't paying too close attention. But what's interesting is that I've said this before, and I'll fucking say it again. I don't moderate my room for a reason, especially when G-Man's in. When G-Man comes in the room, I let him shit on the conversation. I don't know how many times I have to say this. It's like he's dumb. Like, I don't know. And so, I know G-Man's gonna watch this video. It's primarily, targeted toward him. But other people can do this too. If you think I'm a liar, if you think I'm full of shit. The last few days I've been having live hangouts. Everyone has seen them. You've watched them at some point in time. You would have noticed something. Go to the first hour, first even half hour, whatever. First, before G-Man comes in. You listen to who comes in, who has a chat. Shanny. I don't agree with a lot of shit that Shanny says. It's cordial. It's fine. King Matthew came in, what, twice? We talked about some stuff. A little contentious, just a little bit, but you know what? It was cordial. Everyone said bye, have a nice day, thanks for the talk. Everything was fine. I didn't need to moderate. Why? We're adults. G-Man comes in the room with an axe to grind, or one to hit me over the head with in a form of a question, whichever one. And all of a sudden, moderation is needed. But why is that? Why wasn't moderation needed when Shani was in the room? Could it be that she knows how to control herself? Could it possibly be that she knows how to conduct herself in some fucking fashion that is conducive to having conversation with another adult? Could it be that King Matthew simply wanted to come in and have a conversation? Wanted to shoot the shit. Could control himself because he is a fucking adult. But G-Man seems not to understand this. But then he wants to prescribe a set of actions for all other Christians now. That's what's always strange to me. That is what I always have a problem with. Because now, what happens to him is automatically going to happen to all Christians. But when it doesn't, it's divide and conquer, which I still don't think he knows what that actually means. So, it's interesting. He still has no idea how his own behavior impacts his interactions with people. It's like you just go and you shit in the middle of the street and you get upset when people ask you to pick it up. I for the life of me cannot understand how he goes through life like this. It's such a foreign concept to me that this grown fucking man cannot understand that his lack of control in the conversation is what causes it to fucking decline. For a fucking second, can he not see himself? he has to rewatch the videos because he says he catalogs them, which is a little creepy, but not really. But you know, hey, he didn't have a life. Whatever. I catalog alcohol. And by catalog, I mean collect and drink. So he has to see his own behavior, but somewhere in his fucked up brain, somewhere around here and up and back here, he thinks that his behavior is acceptable. Cutting people off every 2 seconds, dodging questions consistently, and I don't know, just being overtly fucking rude is an acceptable practice. Even when no one's being rude to him. Not necessarily. I am sometimes, but not all the time. So, it's like he has no type of filter. He has no type of ability. But this, you know what? I'm preaching to the fucking choir. You all know this. G-Man still don't know this. But you know what? I wanted to address a few things now that I'm 6 minutes in this fucking video. I just wanted to highlight that. And G-Man, I know you're gonna catalog my videos. I don't give a fuck. Go back to catalog this shit. Go back to the few videos that I've been doing, the live broadcast with the Final Fantasy. Look at the people who came in the room. Look at Shani. Look at Matthew. I think a few other people came in. See how the conversation went. See if we all disagreed with one another and we was like, ha 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 ha. No, we didn't. Disagreed on some things. Said, okay, well, you know what? Let's have it back and forth. When you come in the room, that's when moderation is needed because you can't control your fucking self. If you want to somehow live up to my standards or something like that, you could start there. If you really want to be up my fucking ass, try controlling yourself because self-control will keep your ass out of trouble. Trust me, I know. So, I wrote a few notes on my board / my refrigerator. So, G-Man's upset about interruptions. A quick tip, hard and fast, on how to avoid that. Stop interrupting people. That's it. That's really it. Natural flow of conversation is going to have some interruptions here and there. But when you consistently do it, G-Man, every fucking conversation you have, sorry, you can't complain that people are interrupting you because you constantly fucking do it. Again, go back to the conversation where you came in and listen to how much you speak compared to how much other people speak. One of the other things, and G-Man had mentioned this, and I think my hangout, and probably in Redlines too, about teaching him evolution. Now, I've brought up this fucking point before, where G-Man has had the equivalent. Now, listen to me fucking very carefully, G-Man. Very carefully. I'm going to make a comparison here, okay? It's not literal. Just put on a thinking cap or ask an adult to explain this to you. You have had the equivalent of 2 semesters in college in the form of conversations on G+ with people from different backgrounds and expertise in the field of biology. Okay? I know those are a lot of words. So basically, you spoke to a lot of people over the years that would amount roughly to the amount of time you would spend in a classroom learning the shit formally. So you still don't understand modern evolutionary synthesis. You still think it's fucking Pokemon evolution. And yes, you do. That's there's no ifs, ands, or buts. You still refer to it as dog going to non-dog. That's Pokemon evolution, G-Man, just in case you didn't understand that. So, I know I play Pokemon. My wife plays Pokemon. I understand how a dog can turn into a non-dog. Or maybe a hairier dog that breathes fire. Whichever. But, still, you have this misunderstanding somewhere. I think it's back here again. I don't know. I can't teach you shit. I get paid by the college up the street to teach people shit because I actually want to learn. That might be the difference. Hypocrisy. So, I wrote down hypocrisy, but I didn't write any notes. You're a hypocrite. I can't remember why. Sorry, I'm not going to make any excuses. You had said something that I found very hypocritical. It might have been it might have something to do actually with the interruptions and complaining about lack of moderation because you tend not to do that yourself. But your form of moderation is letting people you agree with speak and then getting upset when people want to, try to rebut what was said and then you don't like it and then the muting and the booting and all that shit comes in. So, whatever. That's why I won't go back in your room because you act like a fucking child when you have control. Just like when you came in my room and you were upset when moderation was applied to you. That maybe, you know what? That may have been what it was. Oh, okay, excuse me. Now I remember. You had to be moderated because you couldn't control yourself. The second people muted you so that they could speak and respond, you got upset and you started blocking people. So then when I apply some moderation to you, then you block me. So I don't play this sensitive bitch shit. Like, if you want a standard for everyone, it's going to apply to everyone. That includes you. Don't be upset when you want moderation in some form and then you get it. Sorry, this isn't G-Man shit all over everybody all the time. I let you have full reign for the most part, but then other people actually do want to say something in between your fucking ramblings and your incoherent fucking, rants. I don't even know what you can call it a fucking sentence because it's just you yelling and not making much sense. So either you want moderation or you don't. You can't choose when you want someone to moderate you. This is not Darwin's Deities Hangouts and with fucking MK's Hangouts. That's not how this works. Sorry, kid. Changing minds. I'll spend the last 4 minutes talking about this. I don't get on G Plus to change anybody's mind. I am fucking nobody. You can record that. You can write that down. You can do whatever the fuck you want. I am a fucking nobody. If I change people's minds about shit, okay, cool, whatever. I just get on there to talk shit and have fun. This is my entertainment. Occasionally I'll get on there and actually do something constructive when people are in need. So when you're talking about people are doing this for the money, well, JD Kane doesn't actually do that for money. The Patreon thing is actually a joke. I'm not sure how many times we have to say that. My Patreon typically goes to people in need in the fucking community, like yourself. So, like, I don't need, $20-$30. It's gas. Actually, it's gas money. Scratch that. It's gas money, and alcohol money. So, if you're upset that people are making money off of YouTube, then maybe you shouldn't have a Patreon yourself and a PayPal. Like, it seems a bit hypocritical. Just saying. I mean, at least Steve and his lack of moderation skills, bringing people to the community that you would normally talk to, which they've been pretty entertaining for me, and I still donate to his shit, so whatever. But you can't turn around and say that kind of goes back to that hypocrisy thing that this one right here, you can't read it because it's backwards. But you can't do that, G-Man. It's hypocritical. I know that's a big word. You've probably heard of it somewhere from your mom. I don't know, but it points out, to me at least, it's fucking indicative that you don't know what the fuck you're talking about. You're just talking out your ass. Maybe no. So I'm going to make my fat ass some pancakes and eggs. You have a very good morning, sir. A very good morning. And to my loyal people who are watching my channel, I don't know why the fuck you watch my channel. I've said this time and time again. What the fuck are you doing with your life? You need to do something with your life. Like this. I'm going to spend the next 2 minutes. This is tasty. This is really tasty. Thank you, Jade, and somebody else that recommended Wild Turkey bourbons. So, yeah. Very good. It's my sleep medication. So, yeah, maybe we'll have a Talking Shit Tuesday just on alcohol or on G-Man stupidity. I don't know. Both of those could go to 4 hours, so who knows. G-Man, if you eventually grow a set and you want to actually confront me mano a mano, if you show me, if you prove to me that you are a man who can control himself, maybe I'll spend some time to see if I can break away from my busy schedule of getting Christmas presents for my wife in New York to come see your dumb ass. Because I normally don't fuck with people like you. Because you're fucking stupid. Not ignorant, that's different. They're ignorant people who are cool, but you're fucking stupid. So why would I spend my time with stupid? With double stupid. Triple fucking stupid. Quadruple, quintuples fucking stupid. Sextuplet, is it six, penta, something, whatever. Fuck, you're dumb.